After saying goodbye to the movers and loading my car with my personal items, I made to leave the house quickly. However, just as I was about to get into my car, he grabbed my shoulder. "Hey! What are you doing? This is crazy!" I turned around and glared at him, then both their faces were flushed with anger, clearly upset by the scene that had just unfolded. It seemed they were significantly affected by watching their belongings being moved out right in front of them. "Is this some kind of revenge for kicking me out? You think you can get away with this? What?" Irritated by Tommy's absurd reasoning, I coldly brushed off his hand from my shoulder. "Of course I can. Everything here was bought by me, so it's my right." Indeed, all the furniture and appliances in this house were either my personal belongings from my previous apartment or things I bought before we got married. Anything bought before marriage isn't subject to division of property. So, I'm taking it back. It's not harassment, it's just how it's supposed to be. I looked down at Tommy with disdain, wondering if he even knew that. Jane then turned to Tommy, perplexed. "Wait! What do you mean? You made Sis buy everything." It seemed she had no idea what kind of man he was. I felt obliged to enlighten my naive and ignorant sister about the man Tommy was before we got married. Tommy was aspiring to be a band member after graduating from college, barely making enough from his part-time jobs to cover his daily meals. Our marriage took 10 years because of his unstable income. He eventually got a job at the company I introduced him to. Not a single piece of furniture or appliance was bought by him in this house. We met and dated during our college years, but our paths after graduation were completely different. While I joined a major corporation and worked hard, he pursued his band dreams, avoiding full-time employment and living day-to-day on his part-time earnings. I never denied him his dreams, but marriage was a different story. We married on the condition that if he didn't work, it would be an immediate divorce. I was too focused on my career to think much about romance, and as I approached a certain age, I married Tommy, but there were many conditions to it. I have no intention of belittling myself for being a woman, but the income disparity between me, working at a major corporation, and Tommy, who lived day-to-day, was just too great. That's why I was the one making big purchases, and all the house's items were bought by me, for both of us. That's why I had no intention of leaving anything for them. Especially when he showed no gratitude for the luxurious life he had been living at my expense. Is that